Coca-Cola, the man's drink. Maybe they will sponsor these videos and I will quit having to buy Coca-Cola. Not that I spend that much on Coca-Cola. I just really am tired of buying Coca-Cola because I drink like two or three cans a day of it. It's like, hey, free Coca-Cola. I mean, if they're gonna give me free Coca-Cola, I'll take it. WWE anymore has scripted promos, which means when the wrestlers talk, it is scripted. And by scripted, I mean they hand you a piece of paper, say, memorize this, and you memorize it, and then you go out and you say it. Like, I am Butt Man. My power says butt. I don't know, but now this is different than wrestling in general, where the writer might give you bullet points and say, oh, you need to hit this and this and this and this. Or, even during the Attitude Era when it was bullet points. A lot of Stone Cold's promos weren't scripted. He made them up on the fly. And you can tell scripted promos from, the bullet point promos, because the bullet point promos seem much more genuine. And I think that's part of the reason WWE's product is hurting. And you can tell the genuine people from the people like Roman Reigns. Because the genuine people are like, well, fuck it, I'm just gonna go out and say what I want to say. Like Dean Ambrose, I guess, frequently goes off script and just says and does whatever he wants to do. And they don't care. And the Rock, if they would have scripted The Rock's promos in his heel turn, he would have never become the big star he was, or is, or however you want to put The Rock. I don't think anyone would have come up with Austin 316 like Austin did. So, I mean, Mick Foley, no one would have come up with something quite as deranged as Mick Foley came up with for Mick Foley. And since the wrestlers aren't having a hand in writing these promos, they're not getting, it's not collaborative. It's, oh, you're playing a part. Well, even actors go out and change lines. Harrison Ford's a great example of this. In Star Wars, he changed several lines, and same with Indiana Jones and stuff. And he's one of the biggest actors in the world. And a lot of big-name actors change lines because they know their characters. And I guess there's a big backlash if you break the script. But Dean Ambrose, it's just pretty much become accepted. He's going to break the script. We don't care. But yeah, I guess that's just how it is. And I'm against scripted promos. Stone Cold is against it. A lot of people are against scripted promos. And once again, it gives the wrestler something else to strive for. It allows them to show more of themselves by making up their own promos and being more of themselves. I think if Roman Reigns wasn't doing scripted promos, he'd be over more. I think we'd see other wrestlers like Fandango. I think he could get over if he wasn't doing scripted promos. But then again, some people who have gotten over wouldn't be able to get over without scripted promos. So it's a teeter-totter thing. I think it's acceptable. I mean, if I were put in charge, I'd get rid of them. Because I don't think they're necessary. I think the wrestlers can do this themselves. That's the tradition. That's what we should go with. And that allows the wrestler to be themselves and to push themselves further. And as we've seen with Dean Ambrose, with him going off script frequently, it's really helped him. And that's what's got him over, is pretty much him not being on script and doing whatever he wants. So that's my whole thing about scripted promos.